try this guy with a zipper in his head. This guy might be a little tough. Now, he's not really in color. He's sort of a crazy gold tone, so I can really sort of make up the colors as I want. A great combination image. This is really what I'm asking you guys to do every night. Just take two images, and a photographer did this. They got the guy's head, and then they put the zipper in his head. And so that's the type of thing, the type of combined illustration. This is a photographic illustration, but I'm trying to get you guys to do something like that for homework every night. So to start out with this, I might decide I could just leave the highlights white, or I might leave them something else. So I'm going to make the highlights yellow. And then the whole thing is basically going to be yellow. So as you can see, I didn't do much in the way of drawing on there yet. I just put a little bit of tracing. I traced for about a minute. If you're tracing for more than 5 minutes on a marker drawing, you're tracing too much because it's going to go away. So now what I want to do is I want to color everything orange except the places that I want to leave the yellow highlights. So on his forehead is a big highlight. It sort of comes up to the zipper like this. Then it comes across like that, so I want to leave that yellow. Then I want to leave the yellows of his eyes yellow. Then I want to leave around his nose, this little section right here, yellow. I want to leave this big highlight on his nose yellow. I want to leave this reflection on top of his upper lip yellow. I'll leave his lower lip yellow. Okay, so everything else I'm going to make brown. So the next thing I want to do is I want to leave the brown there and have just the darker areas of orange. So we know it's going to come over on either side. So now I'm sort of looking at this line right here, coming in over the eyebrows. Definitely over his eyebrows is all this darker color. Now I got 3 colors, so now I've used 3 colors so far. Used 3 colors. Not very realistic skin tone by any means. So at this point I would start to do a little bit more detailed drawing. So I'm going to put the iris in his eye. I'm going to put his eyebrows in there with this. I'm going to put this more of the details in here. So now I've used 4 colors. So I could easily, you can just keep getting darker and darker and darker. So let's do the really black parts. This looks even blacker down here, this particular part of the thing. This part of his nose. Let's make his eyes really black. So I could just keep getting darker and darker. I didn't put any liner, I haven't put the mechanical line around this, and maybe I won't. Maybe this is not the place for the mechanical line. Looks pretty good. So I could stop there. This is just marker. So I could stop there if I wanted to. Or if I wanted to blend, the only thing I could blend a little bit in there, but you don't have to. So if I wanted to blend this yellow and this brown together to get it to be more smooth, you pick the darker color and blend into the lighter color. So I'm going to get about that brown. Let's see if I have a better brown. That's about it. So this is about the color. So if I wanted to blend this into that, let's say I wanted to blend this into that, behind that zipper. So then this is how you blend that in there. So if I want to get rid of this hard line, I put a little bit of color pencil on the other side of the line, and then I could gradually blend it into the yellow and get rid of that hard line if I want to. I'm not going to do any blending. I'll just put color pencil on this side. So if I wanted to just get rid of this and make this all smooth, if you want to get rid of the marker lines, you can do that with a color pencil. If I want to put the highlights in, this zipper, if I want to make the zipper the white, I could come in here with the white and color that in. Thank you so much. So if I want to blend this orange into the brown, I just get the orange out and blend that in. And this just gets, you can blend away. You can blend forever. You can blend to your heart's desire. And you can have markers be very stylized looking with no blending, or you can blend them until they're almost photographic. I might be tempted to put the mechanical line around. Let's put it on one side of the zipper. I probably shouldn't. Might be tempted to do this. Just that. I brought this in so you guys can use it. I am not very good at this. Has anyone used this before, the blending thing? So here's a wet marker. You have to use this pretty wet. You can buy this downstairs. And then if you want to, you can put it in there and blend it out a little bit. It's not working for me. It'll blend. You can blend a little bit when it's wet. You can sort of see it moves a little bit of the color out there. It's not a lot. It's clear. It doesn't change. It's whatever the color you're blending with. It's just changed the paper a little bit.